You mentioned one that happens to look like Unicron.
Yeah, I remember you were talking about that in the chat with Red. I forgot about that because I kind of.
Yeah. It serves as a double figure of sorts because, yeah, it could be one of Unicron's acolytes, or it could be the body that he fashioned for himself in Transformers Cybertron, the Unicron tank. Depends on what you want it to be in your display. Also, I was deathly serious. Keep the Viron Megazarak as far away from his counterpart Optimus Prime as possible.
I take it that's the one that looks like Armada Megatron.
Yes, that is the Robots in Disguise 2001 universe Megazarak. He was heavily inspired by G1 Megatron to the point where they wanted to call him Chaos Megatron for the shade of black used. Hasbro wouldn't let them. BotCon has a lot of restrictions. So, let me just put it to you this way. That Mega Zarak is responsible for the genocide of the Autobots multiple universes over.
Oh my god.
He has the unique honor of being the only bot to canonically kill a Viron Optimus Prime. Not the one from the show's timeline, but a few of the alternate ones.
So, someone in Cast Ranger posted something in the not safe for work channels.
God.
Um, so you know the Sonic the Hedgehog and DC crossover comics, yes?
I am aware of them.
So, in the newer one, there are two panels that suggest Lex Luthor boinked Rogue or Rouge, who is dressed up like Catwoman. In actuality, she was just grilling him for it. She was like just trying to get information out of him.
Wouldn't be the first time the Sonic series has made jokes about Rouge like that. And it will not be the last.
I mean, I don't know, because like they've been. I feel like they've been pulling away from that lately because like especially with like the Sonic and Shadow Generations game. If you've played the original Sonic Generations and have played the remake, you may have noticed that they have changed Rouge's character model. They've gotten rid of the cleavage and also raised the black part of her suit on her back. They raised that up further to hide her back. So I think Sega, or at least Team Sonic, is exiting its horny era. Granted, that will not stop fans. It never
When
has.
is it ever?
It never will. Hello, Internet. Welcome back to the cave. Vegas Bear here, as always, with Mekumon and Bella. Hi, Bella.
Up there.
So, I've had a very stressful day today.
And I am here both as emotional support and as a potential weapon option in case he needs to whack something with a keyblade.
I forgot you could turn into a Keyblade.
You got your own personal Ultima weapon right here.
So, basically, my brother is now working 2 days a week at the blood bank. I didn't know this. He sent me a picture about his new schedule in a group chat. And I usually don't bother with the family group chats.
Well, that's one mistake right there.
Also, he sent the picture, never said anything about it afterwards. So, I'm just sitting here, just doing my thing, when my brother yells up to me, "You see what time it is?" I'm like, "Yeah, 11:50. Yeah, it's almost time to go." Go where? The blood bank. That's on Monday. No, I work on Fridays now. How was I supposed to know?
It was in the group chat. You mean the group chat I don't use?
Yeah. Mom had to take him, and I think Brian came to pick him up. I need to have talk with Mom about this because I take him on Mondays, and because of that and the schedule conflicts, I don't stream on Mondays anymore. If this is happening on Fridays as well, if they force my hand, I may not be able to stream on Fridays anymore. And I don't really want that to happen. I want my brother to work, sure, but I was willing to give up.
At the same time, you kind of have your own job job obligations here.
Mm-hmm. Granted, they probably don't see it that way. Well, no, that's not true. Mom knows that I'm trying to make money off this.
And if we eventually do start succeeding in doing that, guess what? Cutting your hours, such as they are, is not going to help.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. I had to deal with that and some stuff in regards to my pharmacy, which at that point, when I saw the message from my pharmacy, I just threw up my hands and just went, fuck it, I'm done. Like, I'm just not going to adult today. It's too much happening at once.
Yes, Batman.
Yes, Batman.
Thugs we can beat up to vent.
Hey, do you have a steady job? I mean, no. That's why I'm a criminal. Then you won't understand my pain. Thwack! Alright, so we are back to Arkham Asylum. Last time, we fought Harley, I think.
Harley freed Ivy. I remember that much.
Yeah. I remember we fought.
I also remember an electrified floor.
Yes. Also the more intense patients at the asylum. Character trophies. Poison Ivy. So, how do I say this without sounding like a pervert? I love that they gave her like a plant like underwear. It's not really a thong. It's more like underwear than anything else. Also, weirdly detailed because it's made up of a bunch of different leaves
And vines.
except in the. No, it's still made up of different leaves in the back.
I'm just amused that they gave her painted toenails. Well, I guess it matches the fingernails.
Commissioner Gordon.
Voiced in this game by the late Tom Kane. I will henceforth, for the remainder of this game, call him Professor Utonium.
Also, I figured out what happened to Virgil's hat in DMC Devil May Cry Special Edition. Gordon
He loaned it to the prof here?
Huh?
He loaned it to the prof here?
Yeah. More like Gordon took it, because that hat did not look good to Virgil. Aaron Cash. I love Aaron Cash. I wish he was in more Batman stuff. Victor Zaz. You think that special place that he's talking about for Batman's mark is on his head? Like the top or back of his head?
It could be. It could also be somewhere we don't normally see because of his outfit. I am not putting it past him to have set it on his ass.
I don't want to. I don't want to think about that. Zaz seems like the kind of freak that would do that. I don't mean freak as in psycho. I just mean freak as in freaky.
Zaz is mentally unwell, to put it extremely mildly.
Bane! The man who broke. Oh, good God.
This is just a small detail, but I love how the fact that the venom glows can still be seen as it's pumping through his veins.
Mm-hmm. The man who broke the bat. Then learned who the bat was, and then effectively forgot who he was.
Thank you, brain damage.
Thank you, Venom. Scarface. This isn't even the original Scarface. It's just one that Joker made. All right.
Yeah. No, I will reiterate a joke from streams past. If I ever need mental health help in the DC universe, I'm going to Metropolis.
Yeah.
Especially considering it is not only Pride Month, woof, but it's also Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. So I figure I might as well bring that up.
Like
Go to Metropolis. Go anywhere but Gotham.
Yeah, Metropolis, Central City, Keystone City.
He's here!
Honestly, I think the best help you can possibly get is somewhere protected by the Flash.
Yeah. I mean, like, we've all seen Justice League Unlimited. We've seen that episode. We know
Look,
that...
you're wearing the suit again.
Am I? Man.
Tell you what. You tell us where they're going to jump us, and I'll visit you in the hospital. We'll play darts, the soft kind. Oh, right. Dude, when you finish your drink, turn yourself in.
Got me again, Flash.
That scene is what endeared an entire generation to Wally West.
It may very well be the reason why Wally in the comics is the strongest speedster. Like, a race between him and Barry, which lasted maybe a few seconds, nearly ripped the fabric of reality apart.
Like, when it comes to the various Flashes, we are not exaggerating their speed.
You may think, like, oh, Barry's a legacy character. He's obviously the best. No!
When he does, blow his head off.
Wally West, the red-haired one, the redhead, not the kid. I was gonna say something else, but
It's gonna be okay. We're in control. Joker's planned it all.
I mean, Wally West could be Kid Flash in some places.
well, there in the comics there's like two Wallys now. There's the black one, and then there's the redhead. Like, I didn't just want to say the black one because it's more than that.
It's why whenever I specify the Wally I'm thinking of, I add West.
Help me!
Wally West.
Leave him there. We got bigger
That
problems.
other Wally is also Wally West.
Hold up. I'm coming with you.
DCAU Wally West.
Got it.
Like, that's usually the Wally I'm referring to. But, yeah. Original flavor... The original recipe Wally West from the comics is, like, ridiculously OP.
The fact that he managed to, like, so... Wally kind of, like, stopped existing for a while. I don't remember if it was during, like, if it was on Crisis on Infinite Earths, or any other Crisis
We can handle
events,
this.
or if it was because of New 52. But he just stopped existing for a while. And then in DC Rebirth, he ran himself back into existence.
Didn't he also outrun the Black Flash by literally running well past the end of time?
Yes! To paraphrase a line that I like, Wally West ain't nothing to fuck with.
Hey, get off me! Ah!
And honestly, it's a godsend that he has the jolly personality he does.
Thank you, Iris and Barry.
Doing this? What's going on? We gotta find him, or we're next. You hear me? We'll come back when the bat is dead.
Like, there's a reason why the Absolute Flash isn't Barry or Jake Eric. There's a reason why it's Wally. Because main universe Wally is a force of fucking nature. Ah, shit.
Man down! Man down! Get away! I don't know where it went. Up above us somewhere.
Or down, not money. I don't need for these kinds of results. Find him or I'll find you.
And on the note of the DCAU one, like, that Wally clearly has barely even begun to tap into the depths of power he holds.
He doesn't even have
The
the
first-
He doesn't even have the lightning yet.
Like, the first time he attempted the infinite mass punch, the Speed Force almost absorbed him.
And that's when he got the lightning.
And while this has nothing to do with his speedster powers, it cannot be understated how important he is to the people around him.
Get away!
There's an entire universe where the superheroes turned totalitarian dictators because he died.
Also, I do like that when Lex combined with Brainiac, when he recreates the Justice Lords, he creates a Justice Lord Wally, and he's in a Reverse Flash outfit.
Which is a cute little nod. And further evidence that Wally's presence brings out the best in everyone around him.
Yep.
Yeah. Looks like I was wrong. This is the part where you kill me. I'm not that kind of person. Right now I wish to heaven that I was, but I'm not. Clark Kent admitting he doesn't have the guts for that kind of fun and wishing he did.
But everyone's dying to see what I do next.
Let him go now.
Really? Okay, if you say so, then. Whoopsie! No! You really need to speed things up, Bats. At this rate, you'll never catch me!
It took me longer than I'm willing to admit to figure out how to get through here.
I need to shut down power.
Because I genuinely forgot I had the zip line.
Which I don't have, so time for
Like, it was either the zip line or the claw.
time for backtracking.
In memory of Thomas and Martha Wayne, Gotham's true patrons.
Thomas and Martha. Hard to believe that in another universe, one is Batman and the other is the Joker.
Ugh.
Hard to believe that in another universe they had two kids.
Patient interview. Pamela Lillian
One of which got them killed for their inheritance.
3 a.m. Good morning, Pamela. How are you today?
Fine. Today is a special day.
What do you mean?
Yeah, Thomas
This is
Jr.
the anniversary of my new life.
Off.
When I found my true self, my destiny.
Are you referring to the event with Dr. Woodrow?
Yes. What else? Of
So,
course,
you know
at
what's
the time
funny?
I thought Jason had poisoned me. But in
People
retrospect,
are always saying
isn't it a
that,
huge thing?
like, the Arkham games is what turned Calendar Man into, like, a serial killer.
A world I should protect.
No, he's always been like that, as far as I know.
Well, not originally. He used to just
Tried
commit,
to kill everyone in
like,
Gotham.
various crimes, not necessarily
please.
anything
I'm not
homicidal.
important. I can't help it. It's the man.
But it wasn't until, that changed. Granted, they never specifically said killed him.
But they certainly implied it.
They imply it, and the way and the jail with the cell that he's in is like something you would give a fucking serial killer. Hell, at the end of the comic, when the spoilers for The Long Halloween, when Alberto Falcone admits to be like confesses to being the holiday killer, spoilers not, he's put in a cell.
Can you cut me free, Batman?
Like right across from Calendar Man, and they just spend their
Thanks.
days listing
You
off
okay?
different holidays.
I'm fine. I eat punks like these for breakfast. What were they doing in here?
The ones that weren't hitting me went over there and started doing something to the power controls. I have no idea what they were doing.
I guess when you find that kind of weird that clicks with you.
Patient interview. Ammo realized.
Looks like Joker has booby-trapped this control box. This is going to be tougher than before, but it's a risk I'll need to take.
Granted, I don't think they even liked each other. I think it was just mutual respect.
As we've seen multiple times, both in our reality and in fiction, you don't have to like someone to respect them. You also don't necessarily have to respect someone to like them.
Yep. I don't respect Guy Gardner, but I fucking love the guy. Well, the same also applies to Lobo.
He was a hoot and a half to watch in Justice League Unlimited.
Anyone who uses a Green Lantern ring to create a penis construct to beat Atrocious with, like, first of all, like, I can't respect that. But it was also
But I do
funny
find it
as
hilarious.
shit. Exactly.
I don't respect it, but I do find it hilarious. Was that a map of the riddles in the area?
That I picked up.
There was like a silver shiny thing with a green question mark on it.
Oh fuck, I didn't even see that.
My map will help you, Batman.
Good eye making one.
You're welcome.
So, once we reach the end of the game, we are going to have to go back
Well,
and
aren't
do all the
you
riddles.
the persistent one? That's
Yep.
always one step ahead.
Can't exactly let Eddie get off so
For I
easy,
have
can
an
we?
army of titan monsters at my fingertips. Ooh, just imagine me being carried through the streets, stepping over the corpses of all those innocent citizens. It's going to be glorious, so I can't wait.
Now, I've seen / thought up at least 2 matchups that I'd love to witness. The Riddler versus the Question, and Rorschach versus the Question.
Oh my god. I'm gonna be real, I don't want those two to meet. Because I don't know what hell it would unleash on Earth.
A part of me is morbidly curious, but I also respect your knowledge of comics and their characters enough to know if you say that's a bad thing.
We both know what the Question is like. I know what Rorschach is like. He was basically the Question if the Question had a mental breakdown.
Another one?
Okay, so Rorschach was on a case trying to find a missing child. This was before he was, loopy. He eventually found the girl, what was left of her, being played with by by German Shepherds.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I could see where that would break anyone.
Yeah, that is when the man who was Rorschach died, and Rorschach took him. It was not pretty. It was not clean.
And I doubt it was quick.
A fire was involved.
Okay, there was a vent panel under there that we could probably pop in through, but the question is, how do we get to it?
Found it.
The world's greatest bear detective.
That's right. The world's greatest bear detective. Just stumbling into solutions.
Bears do not make great detectives.
They really don't. We're bumbling at best.
Well-meaning, but competency is not necessarily guaranteed.
Well, it is pure luck that I am able to do any of this shit. I say I bumble my way to victory for a reason.
And that's why you have me nearby. Together we are 2/4 of a whole brain.
We're two halves of a whole idiot. I forgot where that was from.
Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh, yeah.
You two don't do anything halfway, do you? Nope, we're 2 halves of a whole idiot.
Back when that show
That was
funny.
back in the early... Like, that was back in the early seasons when Cosmo and Wanda were still written correctly.
Mm-hmm. Back when the show was funny. Back when the show remembered that Timmy had friends.
Like, the way I've viewed the show is that once the, inevitable sitcom couple hole jokes started for Cosmo and Wanda, that's where the show ends.
I always assumed it was when Poof showed up.
Oh, this happened before Poof. Because a massive part of what made Cosmo and Wanda so endearing in the beginning was because they were madly in love with each other, and it was no secret.
Are they still in there? Stay here.
Occasional pet names, some flirting here and there, lots of compliments, lots of support. It was a wholesome, healthy couple.
Which I do believe they got back to in A New Wish.
They did.
Which I'm happy that they did that. Also happy that that Poof grew up.
Now going by Periwinkle, Perry for short, because apparently his original name is now a homophobic slur.
Listen, the map is on the way. If you see him, send the annoying doctors to hell.
Is everything.
That's the down, right?
Yeah.
Can we go back to times when gay just meant you're happy?
Good. And remember, if you hear a collar go off, Batman's here.
You and I would cease to exist if we went back that
Jokers
far.
are wearing the security colors. I'll need to take out the operator
I
first.
mean, yeah.
Joker
I didn't hear a
wants
no
it stopped. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, we could. My DeLorean's just not a fuel.
It's like we would cease to exist if we went back that far. Yeah, you're right. That wasn't a no, though. Like,
Oh, we are having a goofy day, aren't we?
oh yeah. Also, don't think about that one too hard, because it gets darker the more you think about it.
Another room that took me way too long to solve. I actually needed to look up a guide for this one.
Chance, not a chance.
Understandable.
He's facing away from you, I think.
Nope.
Well, that's why turning off detective vision is a good idea.
I'm just gonna go over here. I also love that there is a difference between how he removes the vent cover when he is in, like, when he's in stealth mode versus not stealth mode.
Yeah.
Batman better not try and mess with us.
In stealth mode, he's careful. He eases it. Well, not eases it open, but he's careful to just break parts of it and just move it along. Whereas if he's not in a stealth section, he will fucking rip that
He will
shit
rip
off.
the thing down. Like, he will rip the damn thing right out.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. I got stuck.
I'll be right back.
Did you forget about my little alarm, Max? Shame on you! Drop the cage!
Fuck.
Sorry, Doc. Looks like you're out of luck.
Too easy. Played you like a violin and cut your strings. Nighty-night, Bats.
Help me! Someone! Get me out of this thing!
Listen, the bat is on the way. If you see him, send the annoying doctors to hell. That's the down one, right?
Yeah.
I return.
Welcome back. I forgot they had collars.
And remember, if you hear a collar go off, Batman's here.
Doing it again.
Joker's men are all wearing the security collars. I'll need to take out the operator first.
Batman's as good as dead.
So, you want to know one other thing that was actually present in, like, the very earliest parts of the show that I wish had come back?
What?
Cosmo wasn't a complete idiot.
Oh, yeah.
He and Wanda were equally goofy. There were actually points where Cosmo was actually right about something. And Wanda was the one with the stupid ideas for a change. As opposed to Wanda being the smart one who's always correct. And the nag. Like, I just love that energy. Especially because Cosmo's voice, still provided by the same guy, was a bit differently performed. Instead of the increasingly high-pitched moron, we got a smooth-talking car salesman.
I remember that. Killer Moth.
The only time he ever looked any semblance of menacing was in the Teen Titans show, and he still was basically a joke.
Yup. want to know how he had a human-looking daughter if he looked like that.
I prefer to think he mutated himself after having his kid.
That would make sense.
He doesn't stand a chance. Not a chance.
Because, I mean, it's either that or Kitty was adopted at some point in her early life.
Adopted by a supervillain. That's something.
Batman better not try and mess with us.
I've
You go sleep now.
The main threat, but the hostages are still in danger.
So you figure that I'm ugly. That, well, good thing you remember about my alarms? He's here, you idiot. Stop from getting to me.
The hilarity of knowing we technically don't need to be in stealth anymore because the hostages are technically safe, but still choosing to do so in stealth anyway.
Mostly because they have guns.
I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure most people who go through this segment don't even register that they could break stealth at this point. We're just too locked in.
Yeah. I mean, they got guns. I don't care how good Batman's armor is. Like, gun will beat tech eventually.
It certainly did as of the opening episode of Batman Beyond.
Joker wanted the entrance to the Titan production
Not
plant.
exactly what I...
think.
Yeah, not exactly what I had in mind, but you're right.
I'm sorry. I thought I was working for Dr.
The
Young.
gun beat Bat
I
on
had
an
no idea
ideological
Joker was
level.
involved until he burst in...
Where is the lab?
Back over there. I
So we
always
can
get
both
buzzed
agree
through.
that in the Earth 3
There's a hidden
version,
door, but
the Earth 3
well, you
version
know,
of
it's
that
hidden.
event,
I'll
Thomas
find it.
absolutely
Stay here.
shot the guy, right?
Oh, yes.
Pamela, I got you what you asked for.
He just recognized the fact that
I love it. Such a beautiful flower. Do you mind
this
if I
doesn't
keep
work anymore.
Oh, no, Pamela, I can't do this. It's against all the rules.
I can't.
Yeah, in his case, it wasn't the fact that he had to shoot the guy. It was the fact that he suffered a heart attack in the midst of the fight. Because if there's anything we know about Thomas Jr., it's that when we don't have the extreme nihilist, he tends to want to preserve himself.
He is about controlling Gotham. Whereas Bruce puts fear into Gotham criminals, or he makes them afraid to stop them. Thomas
Let me show you what I'm cooked up.
makes them afraid to control them.
Considering the shtick that the Red Hood we know, Jason Todd, I mean, ends up doing with trying to control the criminal element of Gotham as opposed to eradicating it. Something tells me he'd actually thrive in the Owlman verse.
Yeah, probably.
And he'd hate it.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeehaw, triple flux!
I love doing that. I don't recall.
Boom!
Walk it off, Batwimp. He's still standing. I imagine that's something Joker would probably have said if he was narrating his fights.
Double KO!
Oracle, I've destroyed the Titan production facility.
Double trouble.
But Joker escaped.
Where's the
enough to
talking
cause us
cat
real
then?
problems.
Just when you think it can't get any worse.
They...
Wait. I am not the Meowth in this situation.
I refuse!
Been using a venom plant hybrid to create the Titan
I actually have
strain.
standards compared to that
Plant's
Meowth.
the key. And there's only one person on Arkham
said
Island
he.
who can help us.
And what makes you think
We're just
Poison
lower
Ivy will help you?
standards.
If her plants are at risk, she'll listen. I have a sample of her pheromone signature on record. She'll be somewhere in the gardens. I'll track her down.
So fun fact, when I was really small during the initial height of Pokemania, I had a big plush Meowth that was basically like an additional pillow. Eventually got rid of that. Kinda sad that I did now. Because, like, I had a lot of merch from the original, like, at first rush of Pokemania.
Oh, I had like the Pokemon marbles and like the big ball thing that went inside.
I had, like, those little sliding Pokemon and figures with blah, blah, blah. So you could slide them around to hit each other. I had a bunch of plushes, most of which were Pikachu, because every Pokemon is Pikachu, don't you know? That is the joke. How I see Pokemon shows off like 5 or 6 different species. How my parents see Pokemon, all of them are Pikachu in some capacity.
That reminds me of the robot one, and it's like Gundam, 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 Transformer.
Gundam, 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 Megazord, Gundam. And that one getter that's labeled Mazinger for some reason.
Where is Dr. Kellerman?
How should I know?
What do you call the detective who is only halfway to the end? Loser?
Oh. Eddie, you really shouldn't have said that. I didn't know we were halfway done with your puzzles. That's going to make this a lot easier.
Like, I even saw it last time when we signed off. You were pretty close to the halfway point. I just figured you'd seen it yourself and didn't feel the need to point it out.
No, I didn't notice.
I'm here now, my poor darlings. Yes, I know he's found us, but I won't let him hurt you. I'll kill him first.
Ivy.
Well, you're certainly gonna get along well with Swamp Thing.
Venom.
Yes, and I heard it through the grapevine the evil woman paid the price.
I need you to help me create an antidote.
Who knows, maybe a change of scenery will do you a world of good.
Why do I imagine,
I enjoy
like,
watching you squirm.
even though, like, Ivy is, like, married to Harlan, Man-Thing is just...
You've been in the dark too long.
Like, giving her
Every
flowers...
plant on this island will get the same unless you cooperate.
And
There's a
whatnot.
plant growing deep in Arkham Island.
Puts her up
Only
on
it
his
can counter the
shoulders.
effects of this Titan strain.
Puts both of them up on his shoulders, honestly.
Oh,
Man-Thing is the...
you didn't think it would be easy.
Sorry, Swamp Thing is the overgrown puppy that follows them around and showers them with all kinds of weird gifts it finds.
That would be Man-Thing.
And I'll be waiting.
Because Man-Thing can't talk.
Right.
Swamp Thing is the one that can talk. And...
Oracle.
I mean, they
need to find a
both
way
used to be
fill the Cross
human,
lair.
but
It's somewhere below
I'm going to
Arkham
argue
Island.
that Swamp Thing is probably more human than Man-Thing.
I found a door near the Batcave, but it's shut tight.
Swamp Thing also doesn't think that actually feel the...
I left dark trash in the mansion.
Swamp Thing also doesn't cause people who experience fear to spontaneously combust.
Those who know fear burn at the touch of the Man-Thing.
What's funny is that my introduction to the Man-Thing came from the Marvel Zombies comics, and that was actually a very, very effective way of dealing with zombies, just by having him poke them.
That was also my first introduction. Oh my god, was it a powerful introduction.
Yup.
No words, no nothing. Just a panel of a zombie child walking through the bayou. The Man-Thing just appearing behind it, placing his hand on the child, on the zombie child. The zombie child combusting, and him just walking back into the swamp.
The Man-Thing felt like an eldritch abomination of some sort.
Mm-hmm. There's a reason you don't fuck around in Louisiana in Marvel.
Beyond it being a multiversal nexus point.
That too.
Which was how the zombies got to their universe in the first place.
I did a little time for a riddle.
That comic was also my introduction to the Midnight Suns.
Oh yeah. Fucking love the Midnight Suns. We gotta play the game at some point.
We do. Especially if we can play the DLC that further fleshes out Eddie Brock's character, because just once, I want to represent Eddie Brock as properly written.
Understandable.
Because between him and the suit, there are so many interpretations that follow the 90s animated series school of thought that I want to see a comic accurate Eddie just once. Like, I have mentioned this before, but he was not praying to God to be his hitman to kill Peter Parker in the comics.
I still find that
it's hilarious.
Hilarious.
In all the wrong ways. I'm sorry for cutting you off, man.
No, you're fine. Like,
it is what I think, though. It's like, it's hilarious in all the wrong ways.
please kill Peter Parker. You're praying to God to kill a man who hasn't even done you that dirty.
Like, the most Peter did was snag a promotion from you. You don't even know yet at this point that Spider-Man and Peter Parker are one and the same.
Like, if Parker actively ruined your life, I could understand.
The 90s animated series version of Eddie had more of a reason to actively want God to smite Peter. As he put it, thanks to Spider-Man and Parker, he's lost his job, his apartment. He sneezes, realizes he caught a cold, and blames that on Peter and Spidey too.
Didn't he also like lose his fiance?
In the comics, yes. In the animated series, I don't think Anne was ever mentioned or referenced.
When I've dealt with the bad. Doing this. What's going on? You can find him, or we're next. You hear me? Leave him there. We got bigger problems. What are you doing?
That's my job, my reputation. Sneeze. My health. Sees the eviction notice. My apartment? Contrast to original comic Eddie, who lost his job, his wife, his family, his credibility. And he had a legitimate reason to hate Spidey for this. Eddie didn't realize the person he interviewed and got a confession out of was not the real Sin Eater, but a compulsive confessionist who is basically claiming to be the Sin Eater.
I want him dead. I won't let him hurt
He
my
thought he genuinely had the guy. And then Spider-Man catches the real one.
She looks so sad.
His credibility's shot. He's fired from the Bugle. Now he's taking photos for these, let's just say, less than reputable tabloids. He's barely making any form of, he's barely making enough to get by. And the longer he works for this place, the more his reputation just gonna go further down the toilet, so nobody else is gonna hire him. To borrow a quote from the Spider-Man Neversoft game on PlayStation 1, "When I'm through with you, you won't be able to get a job taking wedding pictures in Siberia!"
Damn.
Jameson really put him through it.
Titan must be having a different effect on Ivy. Her plants are growing. They'll soon be out of control.
Losing basically everything due to this big mistake, and blaming Spider-Man for catching the real one for, you know, starting this downward spiral. Among, I assume, a slew of other things.
That pod appears to contain
Eventually,
similar spores to the ones Ivy used
Eddie
to
just
attack
kind of
Gotham last
breaks.
year. They're deadly.
And he goes to the very same church that Spider-Man was currently trying to rip the suit off, the black suit, because he's praying for forgiveness. Because he was about to give up and delete the save file.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned that.
In a weird way, Spidey kind of did end up saving Eddie's life by rejecting the suit at that point in time in that place. weird, roundabout, twisted way of saving someone, don't you think? Unintentionally creating one of your biggest arch nemeses saved his life.
Joker has also shown a remarkable interest in the possibility of a cure. Once the protein bonding process is finalized, I will...
Dr. Young, you ready?
Oh, yes, come in.
Like, that is the kind of bullshit Parker Luck is designed for.
Sit down. You can leave us.
You sure?
We're fine.
Like, that is some monkey's paw level garbage.
I'm just outside, okay?
Oh, you saved a guy's life as Spider-Man.
Yes.
And now he's going to traumatize your wife, nearly beat you to death on multiple occasions, and basically haunt you for several years worth of comics.
And then his other is going to throw a wrench into your already strained relationship with MJ.
Would you believe how lucky
Ugh. Not to mention the offspring of the suit.
Oh, yeah. Which ones?
For the moment, I'm solely focused on Carnage.
Fair enough.
So, you know that there have been a couple of Marvel DC crossovers in which Spider-Man characters have met, you know, Batman, Superman, and respective rogues gallery. Yeah? I'm going to tell you something that made me raise my eyebrows. The Joker is unsettled, if not flat out scared, by Carnage. The Joker is scared of Carnage.
That is amazing.
Partially because of the way Carnage's powers work, and partially because, you know, as Deva has so helpfully pointed out in the past on this very stream, Joker does have a set of rules he operates on. He operates on rule of funny. Carnage does not. Oh, he'll certainly think what he's doing is funny to him, but he's not doing it for the laughs. He's doing it because he can. For the pure, unfiltered randomness and the sake of killing.
I figured you'd be here about now.
In the comics, for a while, he had a thing going where he would just pick a name from a phone book and go and kill that person.
First of all, I'm getting Terminator flashbacks.
Where do you
Second of
keep
all,
Killer Croc? I found a door in the
that's
sewers.
something out of like early Heisei Kamen Rider. Like, I can imagine a Garangi from Kuga doing that.
Goes right down to an old sewer. We just drop meat down there every day or so.
Because like part of their whole deal was like
blocked off. More security
it
than
was
a
all a
joke.
killing
You
game.
won't get in without
Whoever
the
killed
warden's
most humans
permission.
wins. And they all had like different methods
Stay
of
here
like
and do not go near the plants. They'll kill you.
tracking down targets and, you know, killing them. And that sounds like something one of them would do.
And the part that makes it even worse is that, technically speaking, he's been doing this since before he became Carnage.
Oh, that's lovely.
Cletus Cassidy was a serial killer even before he met Rascal. I
do remember.
They did their best to convey this in the animated series in the 90s, but they could only do so much.
Understandable.
And even then, they still pulled off some bone-chilling shit.
That they did.
Keep in mind, when we were introduced to Cletus Cassidy in the cartoon, he has a building full of hostages and a bomb strapped to his chest.
There's supposed to be a trophy around here somewhere.
Like, for a show from the mid to late 90s, that is some intense stuff right there. You might not be able to retrieve the trophy until after we've cleared the fog.
Yeah. Damn.
So we'll just come back here after her curing Ivy of the Titan formula. That doesn't seem too bad.
I'm not saying it was. I just wanted to stick it to Eddie.
Believe me, we'll get our chance. Oh gosh, now I'm just thinking of a bear in the Batman cape and cowl with a little holographic Mekumon over his shoulder.
Dangling a criminal over the edge of a roof.
So I guess in this case, would that make me the Alfred or the Barbara? Given the setup of these games.
I don't know, because we've established, and I am sorry, but we have established you are not tech savvy.
Okay, so much closer to Alfred then.
Yeah. Like, I didn't mean for that to sound like an insult.
Dude, no worries. I myself have said as much. In fact, I've arguably said worse because the words I use for that are tech illiterate.
Spring was a turning point, a new beginning, a glorious realization.
Like, the way you phrase it, you make it sound like I can still use a couple of things and understand how they work.
Fortunate accident. These animals
The way I phrase it is much closer to reality.
Like dogs, they only respond to discipline. And if that fails, then I was afraid
Like, if the machine itself is not designed to be as intuitive as possible, I will not figure it out. I'm much better with fictional machinery.
So these guys are clearly criminals, just wearing the security outfits. I love that they thought that would actually stop me.
No, even better question. If not one of the support in the Batcave, would that make me a Robin or a Nightwing? Because I would absolutely get out into the field and knock some skulls.
I'm not sure.
to intensive treatment is locked,
I
and there's
wanna
nothing
say
I can do
Robin.
to bypass the security.
There was a sniper up on the roof. He got there somehow. I'll find a way.
But I could be wrong. In fact, I've been known to be wrong.
Well, for the particular Robin I had in mind, calling me Nightwing would also be equally accurate.
Fair enough.
Because, like, maybe it's just me putting my own self-esteem on a pedestal here, but if I were a Robin, I'd probably try to be closer to Grayson in terms of temperament and personality. The kind of quippy jokester with a heart of gold.
So Spider-Man?
So Spider-Man, yeah.
Why did I do that when I could just line launched?
Because if you do the zipline thing, you do run the risk of getting shot off of it. What I do is I stun the guy with a batarang first.
Tally ho!
Took me quite a while to figure this one out. Mostly because I just kept running face first into bullets. Little by little, we're getting closer to invading Killer Croc's lair to get a bunch of mushroom samples or something.
They were spore samples.
It's still fungus.
Yeah. Shit.
I'm seeing seismic activity all over Arkham Island. You okay?
Ivy's plants are taking hold. I've got to stop them before the entire island is under her control.
I saw a vent you could pull off. He said literally as the bear grabbed onto the vent.
Yeah, this is something that Sparta learned when he... I just, like... people will, like, offer advice... or like tell me, okay, you gotta do this and this or that, and then I just do one thing, and it's like, or you can just do that.
Honestly, you already were her meddling with the vent I was thinking of in the first place, so in this case, I just take it as a you were way ahead of me item. Which, you know, that's a good trait to have as a Batman. The Bat Bear is not completely inept. Honestly, he's more competent than I would be in the role. You've already solved a bunch of these puzzles faster than I would have. Well, more accurately, faster than I did. Because, like, I got stumped on puzzles and stealth sections. I got lost.
Are they ready? Have you planted the explosives yet?
Oh, yeah, this. I hated this. When I got through this, I got so frustrated. I bounced from statue to statue specifically to set them off and blow them up so I could freak out the thugs and start going from other angles. That is... that made it way harder than it needed to be.
Sealed off the door. No way in or out.
No way he's stupid enough to come.
That legit made it way harder than it needed to be.
Sure about that?
Yeah. Why? What do you think is gonna happen?
I just hope he stays away, that's all. I don't want any more trouble. Joker's nearly done.
I will be right back.
Freak Island. He disappeared. Oh, God, he just vanished.
You may want to go west and check out the walkway. While you're there, keep going.
You heard the boy. Hold up, I'm coming with you. Get over here, everyone, on me. Come on, wake up. Give. Oh. Batman, can you hear me? Show yourself. Wait up, I'll watch your back.
Have you looked up in the control room? No. Or maybe it's Sean.
You heard the boy. Found him. Man down.
I return.
I blew up the gargoyles.
Wake up, do you hear me? Wake up. What do we do now? We've got to find him, or we're next, you hear me?
What the hell?
Leave him here. Spread out and find that bat.
Oh.
Hold up. I'm coming with you.
I'll be right back. Again, I know what this is. I gotta bring it to Kraken.
I told you to stop the bat. He's dangerous. He'll ruin everything.
Intensive treatment belongs to us. Oh, God. I lost him.
All right, I return again, and I'm not going away this time.
Did you know that if left long enough, those plants mutate and give off poisonous spores that a prolonged exposure shuts down the nervous system? No? I knew there was something I forgot to tell you guys.
God. Falco, over here!
So, my mail arrived. One item was a thing I had ordered for my sister.
No.
Just a piano cover for a little keyboard piano thing she has. hopefully to dissuade cats from jumping up there and damaging the keys. The other is a tiny little cardboard box from eBay.
What's in that tiny little cardboard box?
It'd be crazy to try to get
I'm
in
about
here.
to find out.
Batman! Gonna kill you!
Paper out of the way. There's a wad of bubble wrap. If I can just find where the tape starts.
Oh, isn't that cute? Little bats are sleeping. Someone finish him off.
Screw it. I have the biggest, dumbest smile on my face. It's my golden Botanical masks.
Woo! Why are we beefing up security?
And now I have a spare golden how. Because I told you before, but I had one of those since I was a kid. Came from a blind mask pack that had some Borak Krana and a gold mask. Well, now I have 2 of that and 1 of each of the other 5.
Nice.
Now I'm just gonna swap them out.
You may want to go west and check out the walkway. I'm gonna keep going.
You heard Joker! Joker was right, I found someone!
The gold plastic's more transparent than I thought.
A good thing or a bad thing?
Well, depends on what you need it for, I guess. In my case, it means I can still see Golly's eyes through the visor, so I'll take that as a win.
God, no, we got another one down over here! Spoiler! Get the crap out of me! Leave me alone!
You may want to do a quick head count.
Come on.
Well, that makes me a very, very happy Makuon. And I have no idea what's going on here to elicit the "aw, come on."
I tried to fall onto a walkway that led into the office. Instead, I just kept falling until I was far away from the office. Basically, I was up here, tried to fall down. Well, it was kind of like that.
So, my question for you now is, did you ever have any other Bionicle sets besides those Borok?
I had a few Toa. I had a few. Oh, right! I forgot about this one.
Oh, yeah, the one that makes you think your game crashed. Devious. So,
I had a couple of the, what were the guys that came after Borok? The ones that had the slugs on their back?
the rock sheep.
I had like one or two of them, I think. I had one of those spiders with the spinning, like, propeller blades.
Miserak.
And I think I had a couple of the
You were right, Mr. J. Classic Marta Case with delusions of grandeur.
the Mator and the Botanical. This is so weird.
I'm gonna have to ask you to be more specific about the Mator becoming Toa, because technically we have 13 of them over the course of the story.
So like the original.
Did they have light up weapons?
They had like ball shooting weapons and light up weapons.
The Toa Enika. Enika and Nika, I've heard both be used, so I don't consider either one wrong. The fun fact with them is that they were transformed into Toa because they were struck by lightning.
You should feel sorry for him. He never fully got over his
Lightning from a red star.
What is going on inside your head?
That red star would become a lot more important down the line, but suffice to say, we've already seen it in Minog.
He's all yours, Joker.
Oh, goody! Come on, Mr. J, we're ready!
I've waited a long time for this, lass. Let's start the
Now, you mentioned Toa twice. One you specified were the 06 Toa. Did you...
I had some of the originals.
Do you remember which colors, at the very least?
Of the original or the Ignika?
Of the originals.
I had brown, green, may have had red at one point. I think I had white.
Well, I just so happen to have a spare gold mask for the red one.
Well, I don't have it anymore. I don't have it anymore. If I had it to begin with, because I don't really remember.
Also, I love that death screen describes using the middle stick to dodge gunfire. There is no middle stick.
Also, if this game allowed you to use different costumes, I would be using the black lantern costume right about now.
Also, now that I think about it, like, you don't necessarily need the red Botanical Toa there to use this mask. That's the beauty of creating your own customs.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm gonna hold on to this mask for the time being, but if you happen to want it, I'll keep that in mind.
What are you trying to do?
On that note, in the stream chat here, I showed off all 6 Toa with their respective gold masks.
Nice.
Now they're properly ready for a Borok swarm.
Is your mind tricks on you, or am I?
Before I get back to Batman, I will offer a piece of bionicle lore regarding these gold masks.
When I first heard the Joker,
So, I believe I've told you about their creation before.
I thought he was great. When he outlined his vision of
I can offer a refresher if you so desire. So, the first year of Bionicle was all about collecting the Kenobi masks while fending off of the infected Rocky, the animals of the island who had been fitted with corrupted Kenobi so the Makuta could control them. Near the end of the year, the Toa brought all of their collected masks to the Kininui Temple at the center of the island, where they found statues in their likeness. These statues were missing masks. They were compelled to take the masks they collected off and place them onto the statues, which then absorbed each mask as they came. Once the Toa had placed their primary/default masks, the last ones, onto the statues, there was a big-ass earthquake for a moment after a very tense moment of silence, because leaving them wondering if they just thrown away their powers for nothing. And what the statues returned to the Toa were 6 gold masks, each in the shape of their respective primary mask, but with the powers of the 6 Kenohi they'd accumulated. The way the masks worked up to this point was that the Toa could swap between them either manually or by using their respective Suva shrines to teleport masks to and from the Suva onto their faces. The gold masks are not only 6 times more powerful because they have 6 mask powers apiece, but they also eliminate the lag time of swapping masks. If you need to go from a Mask of Speed enhanced sprint into a jump enhanced by the Mask of Levitation, you can do that even faster now.
I think you need a little more. Tell me, what demons do you have left to beat? Shall we see?
And it is here Batman develops an immunity to the fear toxin, I assume. Having confronted every possible fear.
Not necessarily. Well, maybe this match.
Flush this time. I'm going to save every moment of your attempt.
So, funny enough, the fun fact isn't necessarily about the capabilities of the masks themselves, but what ultimately happens to them. So, let me preface this by saying only 6 of these masks had ever existed at any point. And the Toa Mata all had them.
It can only weaken your resolve.
Then came the Borak Saga, where they were dunked into a vat of energized protodermis, basically liquid MacGuffin, and they were transformed. A gold mask on each Toa would transform into the default Kanohi Nuva of their enhanced Toa Nuva form. And it has left fans wondering, how is it Kanohi Nuva are forged? We, to this day, don't know. The running theory is that Artaka, the being who created the original 6 Toa here and all of their masks and equipment, simply deliberately made another golden mask a piece and then forged that into a Kanohi Nuva with more liquid MacGuffin over there. But we don't have any confirmation that I know of.
So,
That is correct.
Toxins to drive 10 men insane.
Now, I described energized protodermis as liquid MacGuffin for a reason.
Fight it, Batman. You're as crazy as the rest of us.
The way it works with the in-universe lore is that it transforms you into what you are destined to become, but only if you are destined to change. So, not only can you not predict what it'll turn you into, you can't even predict that it'll change you into something and not just kill you on contact. Imagine, if you will, if the pink cloud in Fallout New Vegas' Sierra Madre was also partially FEV. And whether you turned into a ghost person, a super mutant, or just a puddle of goop on the floor was all up to a roll of the dice.
Reminds me of the stand arrow. You either get a stand or you die horrifically.
Care to tell me how these got in my office?
Simple, really? At wonder there. Why?
The thing with
I think
Sorry,
the
get
guards
shot with
would
the
be
arrow, you
interested
either
to
get
know you've been
stand
out of your cell.
or you die.
You really were going to tell?
Yeah.
You already wouldn't.
that
How do you
basically
know I haven't
is the way
already
energized protodermis works here. Either you transform into something you can't predict, or you die.
Why should he? He let Green out in the first place. So what's now?
Oh, and the energized protodermis thing gets even weirder and worse the more you think about it, because it's sapient.
Oh, lovely.
It doesn't choose who's destined, but it is aware of the destinies thereof. And this was the resource fought over that split Matanui's home planet into 3 pieces in the first place. Because it is a powerful source of energy if harnessed properly.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but the Toa of Light, I know he didn't become a Toa, but wasn't he on par with the Toa Nuva when he first manifested?
Yes, and I chalk that up partially to debut illness, but more to the point, what he was up against when he first formed. He was quite literally the antithesis of the thing he was immediately up against.
That guy freaks me out.
I attribute it to a Pokemon evolving and suddenly getting a type advantage against its opponent in the anime.
He's here! That's gonna hurt.
As far as his power goes, Takanuva is only about average Toa strength. His elemental power, the strength thereof, would be about on par with, say, the Toa Metru from the flashback years. Because
I didn't know if they were doing like a Sentai thing where like the quote unquote sixth member is like stronger than the others until they get like their super form.
While there is a decent amount of Toku influence in Bionicle to some degree, I'm gonna side on no.
Okay.
Like, I'm also going to add this little fun tidbit here. Even as Toamata, prior to their transformation, those six were stronger than typical Toa. They were manufactured, built from the ground up to be such, as opposed to most other Toa who are transformed from Matoran. So, it's why I compare Takanuva's elemental power strength to the Toa Metru, as they are the closest to the standard Toa strength we've ever seen. The Toa Inaika, later Mari that came after them, they had their own weird gimmicks that made them stronger than typical Toa at the time. The Toamata, I just went over how they were stronger than the default. The Toa Metru, they were as average got.
And this goes into the water. The cave will fill
Now,
with your demons.
with that statement in mind, let me give you an example of what an average Toa of fire is capable of.
Don't do it, Crane.
A bog standard Toa of fire was capable of creating a pinpoint beam of pure heat to weld a crack shut in the mask of time from a distance underwater.
And that's a bog standard Toa of fire?
That is the bog standard. That is the default.
Jesus!
Granted, it took a lot of concentration to do, which you'd expect. But an experienced enough Toa could do some wacky shit with their elemental powers. Conundrum Cracker. So, let's take that, and let's give it the Super Saiyan multiplier to give you an idea of you know, a Toa Nuva.
Oh boy.
An average Toa of Stone, for instance, could create or level mountains. A Toa Nuva of Stone can do the same thing and set it on a timer.
Batman, can you hear me? Have you found Croc's lair yet?
I'm close to Croc's lair. I'll contact you when I have more information.
And we actually witnessed this happen. in 2008, there were these little story serials called the Gallinuva blogs, which were basically recaps of what the Toa Nuva were doing while the events of 2007 were going on.
Oracle, I'm heading into Croc's lair to collect the plant spores Ivy spoke
So,
about. He's in some kind of
the
old
Toa
sewer
Nuva
network.
had gone to the
Send me
fortress of the
schematics. There's
Dark
like a maze
Hunters on their particular little island.
Bruce, are you sure about this? Sounds like a
If you want an idea of the Dark
I've got no
Hunters,
choice. I've tuned the
I'm
scanner
gonna make a
to detect the spores
Skyrim
required
comparison
to make
here.
the antivenom.
Imagine if
It'll
the
lead me straight
Thieves
to
Guild and the
Croc's just
Dark
an animal.
Brotherhood were
And
the same
animals just need
organization.
traps and the right bait. I'll be fine. I'll contact you when I'm done.
All right.
With the
Oh, sorry.
with aspirations to hold the political power on par with the Aldmeri Dominion.
These floating platforms will support me.
We are
But will also
entering
send sound waves through the water, giving away my position to
the
Croc.
place that scared
I'll
the
need to
shit
move
out of
as
me
slowly
when I
as
was
possible.
younger.
Move slowly because Croc will sense your movements. Hopefully I can keep your nerves steady with more trivia. Because that's really all I've got right now. To continue this little comparison here, Pohatu Nuva, Toa Nuva of Stone, had made note that the fortress was made entirely out of, well, stone. Very, very durable stone, but stone nonetheless. So, the entire time while Tahu Nuva, the team leader, was negotiating with the leader of the Dark Brotherhood, known only as the Shadowed One. Sorry, the Dark Hunters, my bad. The names are way too similar. So while the Shadowed One and Tahu are her, negotiating terms for the return of a specific item they needed, Pohatu is just kind of setting up a little surprise of his own. The Toa Nuva leave with every intent to actually backstab the Dark Hunters, take the item they need, and not kill the person that the Dark Hunter leader wanted them to. And Pohatu, with the smug smirk on his face, tells them that he left them a little present. 1 hour on the dot after they leave, the stone fortress collapses. That's one example. And that's not even the full extreme of a Toa Nuva's power. No, we got to see that when Gallinuva got pushed to the pure rage point. Well past her boiling point. Because in the struggle for this item, they ran into another member of the Brotherhood of Makuta, chasing whom led them into the realm of Karzani, bionic purgatory or hell, depending on how you look at it. And do you want to know what happened to this realm?
What?
Gallinuva basically drowned it. She gathered up all of her elemental energy and unleashed what is called a Nova Blast among Toa. She used all of her power to eradicate and just completely drown the realm of Karzani. When she was done, the other Toanuva were just struggling to pull themselves back together because, you know, they had mere seconds to shield themselves from the hellfire or flood tides, I guess, that was coming. And they're in, like, knee-deep water. Everything around them is destroyed. And Golly is starting to regret doing what she did because she went overboard trying to destroy this one Makuta. And could potentially have hurt or killed someone she didn't intend to. And as they're standing there in the knee-deep water, amongst the rubble floating by was a yellow Kanohi How.
Oh.
See, that ties back to the story from 06, where Karzani basically stole the original masks of the Matoran from Metrodui that wandered there and replaced them, which is why when they became Toa, their masks were different. This was Jala's How. This was his mask. Inherited from the deceased Toa/Turaga Lee Khan, a hero from Metronui's past. Basically their homeland. This mask has immense sentimental value to the person who used to wield it, used to wear it, let alone historical value for the Turaga who gave it to him. So, Gali chooses to hold on to it for the time being. She plans to eventually return it to its rightful owner.
Good on her.
Hi, Webb.
Hi.
Hey, Webb.
I have been keeping the Bionicle trivia coming to keep Bear less nervous in this kind of grueling part of the game.
Grueling as in it's hard for no reason.
Grueling,
it's nerve-wracking.
It's nerve-wracking because Killer Croc can come from anywhere to try and kill you.
If you move too fast, he'll just auto-jump you.
Really? So you can't run or else we'll just auto-jump you. Oh, gosh.
Yeah. If you run, he'll just shoot up from directly underneath you, pull you underwater, and it's considered an instant death.
So I'm supposed to be getting new internet on June 15th.
Yay!
Woo! Yeah. So my stuff will not be dropping as badly.
Nice.
Hopefully.
I got some new Kanohi masks today. You can see them in the stream chat.
Stream chat. Oh. Nice. Orange soda or tea, guys. I need a decision.
What are the choices again?
Orange soda or tea.
Yeah.
Orange soda.
Okay.
I'd say it depends on what you think you need. Like, is the tea hot or cold?
Cold.
Alright then. Yeah, screw it. I'll say orange soda because on a warm day, a nice ice-cold orange soda is good. Yeah, you see why I've been, like, keeping the trivia coming to steady Bear's nerves.
Yep.
Bro, I hate that.
We can't leave until we fill up that little test tube of spores to make a cure for the Titan formula.
Worst part is,
And
like, I could.
He can come and attack.
Yep.
Worst part is, even with the headphones on, so I'm
It honestly, it just sounds like me and Repo when I can hear the fucking monsters, and they're like in a different 2 rooms down, and I'm over here like, which way are they going?
Welcome back to the party, Alien Isolation.
I still find it absolutely hilarious that is scared that big Mr. Big Pharma, the way that a xenomorph would. Listen, he made fun of Big Butt that cannot stand. Holy fuck!
Rest assured, Defib appreciates the fact that you stood up for him.
Did you like the comeback line that I did? Then you'll die by a bug.
Yeah.
I was like, Bear, look in front of you. I was about to say, Bear, look in front of you, please. I don't like that.
You are mine.
You're mine, Batman.
Well, shit. We're gonna need to use the zip line to get back.
We are in the shitter right now.
Quite literally.
Yes.
So, more trivia. I mentioned before that the Toa and Naika were her special and therefore slightly more powerful than your typical Toa. So, would you like an explanation as to why?
Yes, please.
Remember how I mentioned they were transformed by getting struck by lightning from the red star?
Yes.
That had more effect on them than just, transforming them.
What? I hit him with the batarang, motherfucker!
They will enjoy feasting on your bones.
Killer Croc can be scary if written scarily, so.
So, in the case of the Toa and Naika, one of the many things that made them different was that their origin laced their elemental powers with electricity. For instance, if Toa Hali decided to use her elemental water power channeled through her tool, it would be laced with electricity. So you'd be firing electrified water.
Voltage. Amps.
Now imagine getting blasted with electrified fire and you've got what Jala's bringing to the party.
Not this time, walk.
Like, among other things they could throw at you include electrified icicle rain, electrified water bursts, electrified fire, electrified cyclones, because Toa of air, tornadoes, and cyclones, electrified boulders, electrified mud spouts,
That's bold.
Basically, exploding electrified boulders.
Oh, so explode on impact. Understood.
It's why their Toa tools all light up.
I was about to say, why can I not see bear? I have worries.
Yeah, so yeah, that's why all their weapons had that light up feature. That's for the marble shooter. That is a different type of weapon entirely. Basically, it's their anti-mind control gun. Yes, seriously. So, the Piraka, who had released in the wave prior, had similar weapons that fired spheres of antidermis, which basically acted as a mind control drug on any victim struck with it. I wanted to say shot with it, but I'm going with struck. The Toa Enaika had a similar weapon, but made use of energized protodermis. There's that MacGuffin again. Because on contact, the energized protodermis burns away the antidermis. So you're effectively burning away the mind control substance. If used on someone who hasn't been struck with the antidermis Hammer Spheres, that's the name of the marbles, by the way, it will just kill them or mutate them.
I need to get back
It depends on if they're destined to change.
Oh, I get it.
So it's based on destiny.
It's based on the RNG that is destiny. Yes.
I'm getting out of here.
He
won't be a problem.
For instance, the Toamata were destined to become the Toanuba, so they transformed. There was a tiny little, fly bug thing that was destined to transform. It became a giant mutant abomination. There were other, that same creature was not destined to transform a second time, so it basically got melted into a puddle of biomass on contact.
Lovely.
Bionicle is horror.
Horror.
They don't tell you this shit, but the Bionicle series is legit horror.
Oh, shit. Did he just try to grab you while you were on the zipline?
Yep.
Yes.
Rude.
Yeah, Croc will do that.
And I'm guessing that's counted as an insta-death too.
Yes.
Man,
if
that's
he gets a hold of you, if he touches you, instant death.
I see.
You cannot fight.
You can only stun him long enough to escape.
My brain is like, did Terry ever fight Killer Croc? I can't remember.
Nope.
Nope.
Someone made some fan art of Killer Croc Beyond, and it was absolutely horrifying.
I need to see that.
Basically, Croc never stopped.
Oh, he is Kaiju's level?
There is a Kaiju under Gotham City.
The Kaiju that sleeps under the city. Instinct when he gets down to where Croc is sleeping. Oh, that would be... And it would make sense that older Bruce would be keeping an eye on that.
So, I mentioned this about energized protodermis to Bear earlier, Webb, and I'm going to tell you. It's sapient.
Bear?
I'm okay. No.
Not for long. Bye, you fool.
The mist is sapient.
Yeah, the liquid MacGuffin that is energized protodermis is sapient.
Fuck! You bitch!
What?
I'm gonna turn you into a pair of boots.
Those boots, that would be very hard to. Because I assume that Killer Croc's skin is actually difficult to, like, form into.
Turn him into a pair of boots, a purse, and a belt.
Me over here thinking about the Scooby-Doo episode with the fake Croc letter.
Oh, I remember that.
And fucking Daphne being allergic. I'm over here like, you know, that makes so much sense.
It was a smart way. Like, it was a smart way of revealing the twist.
It was. And I'm over here like, bruh.
And to think, later on in that same series, we'd learn that Scooby was an alien.
Honestly, best reveal. I'm kidding. But I didn't mind the reveal. Oh, are y'all gonna watch Summer Games Fest?
Yep, I'm gonna be watching it while I'm at the gym, which,
Bear, you do know that whenever I was,
I've got a few minutes.
I was about to say, you do know that you paused right when you needed to run.
Oh, I know.
Over here, just like, whoa. Nah, I've had that happen to me a few times in a game where I need to do a certain thing. And like, it's a time-sensitive thing, but I pause it at just the time that I need to do the thing.
So, because I'll never get I'll never get a chance to say this. Back in your cage, you carbon-faced cock!
That's hilarious. Run away, Smokey! Anyway.
What I find amusing is that when I went through here in my very first playthrough of Arkham Asylum, I was just stuck in Batarang mode to force myself to move slower so I didn't accidentally run. And always have the Batarang available.
Damn
it! No!
Okay. Genuine sneak attack.
That was a genuine sneak attack!
This motherfucker is gonna make me late to the gym.
It's fun. The goals are still there. The goals are still there. If I were to do this section and he end up he'd have to sneak attack me multiple times. And I'll probably just be like, I swear, the moment I'm able to fight you, I'm going to humiliate you.
It's funny. The first time we fought him in Arkham Origins, he wasn't that tough. Now we can't even fight him!
He's that angry. It was the anger that guided him.
Hell, in Arkham Knight, when he shows up, you need Nightwing's help to take him down.
Oh, cool. Decided to do the couriers thing and show up in the front this time.
So.
Oh,
funny. Yeah.
So, I saw that you started on the story.
Yep. I'm still waiting on a name and so a tool of choice. think I actually got one from you a while back, but I want to double check.
Yeah, the hammer?
The Warhammer, right.
Mm-hmm. That's the name of... It's been odd. I thought I gave it, but I guess I didn't.
If you did, I likely don't remember. I prefer getting it in text just so I have a reference for it.
Yeah, a thing to look back at.
So, what did you think so far?
I'm excited to see what happens with the group. Especially with me and David's characters. Us being like fucking opposites here.
Bear told me that he knew just from Umura's first spoken dialogue that he was going to like this character. What genius makes a mask with a rain hole?
Rain.
Fuck off!
Be gone! Florida's natural pet?
I'm gonna introduce him to the Warlock. I swear, if you keep this up, I'm gonna introduce him to the Warlock.
Don't make me call your dad! It's only the Warlock will run from me.
Run.
Get away! Knowing me with the camera changes, I would have fallen into the water already.
I did fall in the water.
Especially with the camera not showing at the
I'm
front.
on land now. You can't get me now.
My caves will be your tomb.
And that's why you set that up earlier.
I didn't hit the button. Hit the button!
You might need to hit it slightly sooner.
Someone held Bat Baby up off the...
It starts me at the very beginning, I swear to God.
Thankfully, we should be close enough that you just checkpointed at the end.
Run from me! You can't run from me!
I'll chase you to the ends of the earth!
I'll turn you into mincemeat, Batman.
Cut from this happening to Spider-Man and the Lizard just watching this happen, and man, I thought we had it weird.
My caves will be your
That's what I was wondering.
Goodbye, Waylon.
Waylon Jones, you could have been something great.
I will find you!
The only one I don't have really any faith in is in Condiment Man.
No one has faith in Condiment Man.
In our little sequel universe there, he eventually turned his life around and became a successful fast food vendor.
His time as the Condiment King made him so intimately aware of the different condiments and
the properties thereof.
That he was able to utilize them perfectly to make the perfect hot dog.
Not down here.
Joker says the bat's got a storeroom or...
And now he's a millionaire.
And now I gotta go to the gym. So at least we got past Croc. Oh,
That's the main thing. I didn't realize I dropped some food on my tablet. That's not great.
Alright, so
133 out of 240. Oh.
Morgan Quincy Sharp, original character for this game.
He looks like a person I'd be able to kick in the face and not feel bad for.
Yeah.
He looks just incompetent enough to get manipulated by a low-time criminal.
I mean, they're working for Joker.
Okay.
Well, the
So he's insane.
No, she was talking about Sharp.
Ah. Well, he still ended up losing his facility to Joker.
Man, I can't really blame him for that. Joker's kind of... Oof.
Alright, so...
If Joker said he want... Okay, go ahead.
Thank you all for watching. This has been Vegas Bear 92.
With Mekumon.
And Web.
A surprise Web.
Yes, a surprise Web has appeared.
Also,
Da-da-da-da. Bella!
You should go outside because she hasn't been outside all day. That's right. That's right, yes. Yes. If you like what we do and want to see us keep doing it, feel free to support us in any way you wish, whether it be monetarily or through engagement. Every little bit helps. And as always, stay safe, stay comfy, stay hydrated, stay healthy. Be good to each other.
Surely.
And we may see you tomorrow with Deltarune. Depends on the winds of the burb.
The whimsy.
And on Sunday, no stream, but I'm going to see The Amazing Digital Circus: The Last Act.
Man, good for you.
I want to see how this shit ends.
I'll be watching it on YouTube.
I'm no longer angry at Kane.
Is it because he's dead?
No. I just found that one episode of what he did to the group. Just that little bit of, oh, you're almost going to the digital scrap heap, sir. You know which episode I'm talking about.
I do. Alright. If the schedule ends up changing, I will let you all know. Because, Webb, I don't know if you saw the announcement in the Bear Cave.
I did, and I do feel sorry for you.
This helped calm me down.
That's good.
But I am... Oh! Alright.
Last minute changes are never fun. I would know.
Oh yeah, especially when like I'm the one who takes him to work every Monday, so so they're probably expecting me to take him to work on Fridays as well, and I'm just like,
listen, I'm the only other one with a car. My mother has a car, but whenever schedules end up changing, I'm the one that ends up slightly suffering because I have to take the others. I'm just like, bruh, tell me beforehand.
Alright, well,
please.
See y'all next time. Peace. And
Toodaloo.
And stay away from sewer crocs.
If you see a sewer croc, either get your shotgun or whatever you need to